Hello and welcome back to this channel. Today I'm going to share of an exciting opportunity for aspiring PhD students, the ESRC WRDTP Scholarship for 2025, but the applications are open now. So if you're interested in pursuing a PhD within social science, this will be a great opportunity for you to get a PhD that is fully funded. So before we actually go into this video, I actually haven't told you who I am. So this channel is Time with Ruth and my name is Ruth, and I'm currently a scholarship holder of this scholarship which I'm about to share with you. So thinking about this long acronym that I'm telling you about is ESRC WRDTP Scholarship. Let's just say what this is about. So let's have a quick introduction. ESRC stands for Economic and Social Research, and the WRDTP is the White Rose Doctoral Training Program. So it is a collaborative initiative between the universities of Leeds, Sheffield Hallam, Bradford, Hull, Manchester Metropolitan and the University of York. And generally the White Rose usually symbolises Yorkshire as well, but for this scholarship, like Manchester's not in Yorkshire but it's also part of it, the Manchester Metropolitan University. And it provides studentships across social sciences. So now that we know what ESRC WRDTP stands for the video, because this acronym is quite long, I'm just going to call this scholarship the ESRC scholarship, but you know I'm also talking about the White Rose Doctoral Training Program, so I'll be switching through these terminologies. So the ESRC is actually a very strong funding body in the UK. It's the UK's top funding body supporting social science research. So this scholarship that I'm telling you about today not only covers tuition fees, but it also covers living costs as well. So this scholarship is now open. So you may be asking, who can apply for this scholarship? So let's have a look at the eligibility criteria. So to be eligible, you must apply for a PhD at the 7 universities that I mentioned, because these 7 universities are in partnership with this scholarship. So your research must also fit in within the ESRC disciplines that are also there. And for this, I will basically put a list down of all the universities. So it will probably be a social science like law, history, economics, etc. But it's also good to look at the list, because for me specifically, my research is in the School of Medicine, the School of Health Sciences, and you may think, you know, this may not be a social science, but if you look at the list, you can get a great clarity about whether the department you're interested in is in collaboration with this scholarship. So all of the departments from each university will be in the description, so please check that out for further information. The next criteria is having a strong academic background and also a good research proposal. So making sure the PhD is in the partnership universities, making sure it is in the subject area department that the ESRC are funding or collaborating with, and making sure you have a good academic background and a strong proposal. Now let's go into how you can apply for this scholarship. So first you have to identify your research area and see if it aligns with the ESRC pathways. And I'm just going to read out the 7 pathways. So the ESRC have a remit that your research has to come under one of the 7 pathways. So these are pathways that are interdisciplinary, and I'm part of the Wellbeing, Health and Communities pathway, but I'm going to read the other ones as well, just in case one of them spring to mind that you have a research area, and if it fits within this pathway, you will be eligible to apply. So I'm just going to get my laptop and have a read of them. The first one is Civil Society Development and Democracy, CCD. Second one is Digital Technologies, Communication and Artificial Intelligence, DCA. The next one is Education, Childhood and Youth. The next one is Security, Conflict and Justice. The next one is Space, Place, Environment and Livability. The next one is Sustainable Growth, Business, Work and Economic Productivity. And the last one that I mentioned is Wellbeing, Health and Communities. So as you apply, you have to think and identify your research and think about which pathway does my research fit in. Is it going to be in the artificial intelligence one, economics, well-being and health? Think about where your research fits. Second one is to choose an appropriate PhD program at one of the partner institutions. So make sure you speak to your supervisors early on, as they will be key in guiding your proposal. But I would also add, I only found out about this scholarship in January, which is the deadline. So if you find this quite later in time, still, try, it's better to do it, if you find it before the time, because you never know, you could be successful. It's best to apply anyway than to not apply. The third step is writing a research proposal. So the research proposal should include your research question, your methods and potential impact. And I also think that the methods is really key as well, because they want to see how you're going to do it. Research question shows what you're looking to go into, what you really want to research, and then potential impact is like, how would this research benefit, outside? How would it benefit this community? Would it benefit society in this way? Really making it convincing of the potential impact. So the fourth step is both to the partner university and also to the ESRC simultaneously. This is an application where you have to apply for both to be successful, because if you only apply for one and not the other, your application could be declined. Also, each university has different, requirements and specifications. So make sure you check the potential university you want to go to, check their website, because they may have different requirements as well. So now we'll go into the research proposal. Writing a strong research proposal is crucial, because this is your selling point for your research and also to get this scholarship. I'm going to share with you in this video 4 top tips of writing a winning research proposal. And if you would like a separate video on this, please write in the comments below and let me know, and I can do this, because I remember in my time in Sheffield, we had an extremely great module in terms of writing a research proposal, and I've written a couple before on topics that I've been interested in, and I felt like you could really tell that I was interested in it through my research proposal, but also from a scientific background, showing why this research will be important, highlighting the gaps of research. But yes, let me share with you just 4 quick tips of writing a winning proposal. The first one is to showcase originality. So your research should contribute to something new in your field. The second step is to make your methodology clear. Explain how you will conduct your research and why your approach is the best one. So demonstrate impact. Really show how your research will benefit academia, society or policy. Really highlight these things, because we really want to see how your research will benefit. Fourth is to work closely with your supervisor, because their feedback can refine your proposal and give you new insight for you to tweak it and land you with a very strong proposal for your ESRC scholarship. So let's now talk about key deadlines and important information. So it's essential to stay on top of all your deadlines, as each university may have different deadlines, so make sure you're aware of these different deadlines. Also, to remember to submit both your university application and your ESRC form, because not submitting one of these could really lead to a disqualification. So make sure you're submitting them both at the same time. For applications starting in 2025, October the 1st, you would have to submit this by January 2026. January 22nd, 2025 for the ERC form, but both of your applications have to be submitted by this time. So final advice, so if you have any questions, feel free to look at the ESRC White Rose Doctoral Training Program website, because they have all the information of the 7 institutions there. There's emails there, so make sure you contact these emails, stay up to date with the current information, and remember that a well-prepared application will make a great difference. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe as well, because on this channel we do a bit of everything, but I'm really passionate about seeing you win. I'm really passionate about, scholarships, etc. So if you believe this video would benefit someone, please send this video to them. I wish you all the best with your application and see you in the next video. Bye.